Hi, collective. All right, guys, we're gonna do a general energy checkup on the collective, okay? Because we got so much going on with this eclipse and other events that's about to take place in this crazy world of ours. I just want to give you a direct message from the ancestors and tell you how they feel about your progress, what your future holds, all that good stuff. Any shadow work you need to address and all that good jazz. Alright, guys. Alright, so let's tap into this. We're going to use this higher self and this African Goddess Rising card because I really do like both of these oracle decks. Okay. Alright, we're going to start out with this one first. So, African Goddess Rising card and see what's going on. Alright. Angels and ancestors, give us 3, please. Thank you for the first one. Okay. Hope everything's going good out there in your world. Now, your second one was harvest. It's time for that harvest to come on in, boo. It's time for it to come in. And your first card is pleasure. Now, you need to go out there, and now this talks about pleasures in all areas of your life, tapping into your creativity, starting to manifest those dreams. These harvests is going to start to pay off for you guys. At the bottom of the deck is worthiness. Know that you are worthy. And your last card is speak up. Okay. So what I want to do, if I can see y'all, please bear with me because I cannot see. But however, I do want to read out what this pleasure is speaking about on a deeper level. And that is Tanit. I think that's how you pronounce that. The goddess Tanit. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. Some of these names is kind of hard. Now, where is she? You would think that this would be in alphabetical order. However, it's not. Alright, let me see if I can find it in the front of where it's located at. So just bear with me, y'all. Bear with your girl. Okay, it's on page 22. My house is so doggone dark. That was my bright idea, to paint blue walls, though. Okay, Tanit's guidance states that you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is a birthright, a gift from the universe. Now, okay, let me see. You recently feel that you didn't deserve it, but pleasure is a healing manifesting force. Laughter, loving, and organic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your head. Reproductive aura and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. Oh, so it's just telling you basically to embrace pleasure. Oh no, child. Listen, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write those things down on something that's bigger that I can see, because that print is so dim. Not necessarily that it's small, but it's kind of faded out. Alright, guys. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. Alright, let's move on. All right. The first one out is listen. Listen to your soul, your body. What do you seek to pleasure? Listen to the sounds of nature. Connect with nature. It's crazy. Like I just thought about running water, streams, and the wind blowing, the birds chirping, and just pay attention because it all makes you connect and brings you into peace with yourself. And it really does bring you pleasure. I know when I sit on the water, near the water, I find so much pleasure in that. Sitting in a park, actually just looking at the wonders of nature. Alright, give us 2 more. And then we're going to clarify these cards with the tarot. And, we're going to take these 2 since they're down. I'm just going to recognize this, that you are not alone right now. And I think the angels are just telling you, the ancestors are telling you that they are guiding you at this time. Now you have change. And you have transformation, which, wow. Listen, change, and transformation. That's why I'm telling you to tap into your intuitions. Listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you. Now, they talk to you through signs and wonders. Pay attention to those numbers that you see repeating themselves, because there's always an angel message in those for you. And each angel number has a different meaning for each situation that's going on in your life. So you can just Google the angel number and it'll pop up and give you all that information. Now, speak up is lining up with transformation. Harvest is lining up with change. Wow. And listen is lining up with pleasure. Now this is wonderful because I like when it line up like that. So your harvest is about to go through some kind of change, boo. And I know that this is growing because this is almost like the phoenix rising from the fire. Listen. You got some fire going on. Whatever you putting the work in is about to pop off. And this speak up is lining up with this transformation. So a lot of you might be actually speaking your truth at this time, being that light worker, however it is that you give back in this purpose. Looks like it's going to be some transformation in that. Yeah. Growth. I'm going to say that. Growth. Alright, let's see what tarot talking about. And don't forget to have fun. Have fun out there. Now, these cards just came out together. Now, we got the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Now, listen. This Page of Swords is all about pleasure. Now, listen. It can be a little mental, abusive, kind of immature. And because they came out together, they really... Now, if it was different like this, I would have had a different meaning for it. But because they came out together, listen. Look at the bottom. Right on in again. Now, he done grew up from that to that. Now, however, I'm just going to tell you to listen to what you tell yourself at this time. Because sometimes our thoughts are deceptive. And I think because it's lining up with pleasure, it's telling you to speak life into yourself. Because sometimes we can deceive ourselves and be our own worst critics. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm going to clarify some more to understand more of what this is talking about. However, this is what I'm gaining from this right now. And understand the page is immature, however willing to learn. So I'm just telling you, I think sources tell you to be willing to learn, Don't deceive yourself out of, things that's going to provide pleasure, mentally stimulate you. You know what I'm saying? Be open to all information. I mean, listen, you can learn from a homeless person on the streets to, the richest person in the world. I mean, don't judge people by their book or their cover. Be open. Listen. That baby can give you a message. Alright, tell us about this harvest and this change. Listen. Alright, so we got coming out the deck the star. Now this is all about being optimistic about your future, the universe granting you your desires, your wishes. And this is also you, that stardust, understanding your purpose, really getting naked, get butt naked, getting truthful with yourself, understanding your soul's journey. And I do see change and growth happening again in this. This is again that phoenix rising from the fire. That's you, boo. Now again, I was telling you to get grounded, tap into your emotions. I think that you are really growing in terms of how you react and relate, exchange your energy. Yeah, I see you having a strong foundation in all areas of your life. Like this is the total fulfillment. And this is what you don't see coming. Yep, I told you. And your coins, I told you your emotions is going to be transforming at this time. Really getting in touch with yourself, tapping into that inner child, speaking up, letting your voice be heard. I think you talk with compassion, Yep. You just don't see it coming, boo. Got a happily ever after on the horizon. I think you're really putting in the work. Ancestors is proud of you. That's why they're telling you to have pleasure. Your harvest coming in, and just speak up. Yep, understanding who you are. Let your voice be heard and be that light. Yep. Now this came out together. Now this again is being optimistic about your future, really persevering, moving forward. Told you got that new total fulfillment coming in. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, listen. Whatever this new beginning is that the universe is going to grant you is really going to bring you a lot of pleasure. This again, listen to the signs. Tap into your intuitions on which direction that source wants you to go, because you got to block out the naysayers and move away from them. That could be just you moving away from naysayers, people, places, and things. But you got your mind on right and you're willing to learn. Yeah, because this is all sword. This is all mental. And you got to listen. Weed out those naysayers. Those people that try to block your blessings. I told you, you don't see it coming. Every time I get to the bottom of the deck, it's something more fulfilling. And that's that 9-9. Now, you might want to look up that angel number 9-9. Okay, got the Ten of Swords. I told you, got new beginnings, the end of some type of mental block. Now, this could have something to do with that harvest that you want to come through. Now, this is also indicating a new beginning in this regards. Now, that change is lining right up with that change. Now, this 10 is an ending and a new beginning. And whatever this is, I think you're going to be seen for it. It's going to really shine because it's lining up with that star. Like this, the fight of whatever this is over. Okay. And you got the Knight of Swords coming out again. Well, that's a page. However, the page has graduated to a knight chasing after his dreams. As you can see, he's chasing after that daggone motorcycle. And that's transformation, running towards something new. You got the Knight of Cups. Now this is something new coming in. Now this is telling you to listen to whoever this cup is that's coming in to offer some emotional support. Now this is lining right up with pleasure. See, I love the way I do this and how these cards line up and these tarot just really tell the story. Yeah, looks like that cup going to be a victory. Now that could be a new partner that's coming in. The rock your little boots. Yeah. You gotta peep out those red flags, cause everybody coming your way ain't the right one. Now they see you on your glow up, boo. They want to come in and steal your little energy, so you just gotta be aware of that. Now this might be why this 5 is out here too. That's why it's lining up with listen. Listen to what people tell you. Believe who they say they are. Peep out those red flags. Because some people are just in it for the pleasure of it all. Now, because this one turned down, I'm going to do this. Now, change. Now, whatever you were balancing, yeah, it's still lining up again. It looks like that's coming to an ending. It's going to be change in that regards. Now, there's going to be change in your money. Harvest. That money going to start popping off, coming through. Now, here go the devil and the lovers. I told you. Now, however, it's saying speak. Now, speak up. Now, this person that's a runner, you might have to speak up. Now, listen, those are different ways, whatever cards come out. Now, you might have to speak up and tell this person your truth. If they in it just for the, you know, that one night thing or whatever it is, or just seeking out that pleasure. I'm trying to keep it clean so y'all understand what I'm saying, right? But it's telling you to speak up. However, there's going to be a transformation into how you interact with these kind of encounters. I think you're going to let go of the runners. Yeah. You really got your mind on right. There's going to be a transformation in how you perceive people, places, and things. And we're going to do one more row. Yeah, okay. I told you this person that's coming in might bring a little balance to your life. Now, the Empress is all about nurturing, balance and creating. Now, this is telling you to tap in again and listen to your intuition on whatever it is that you want to create. This universe and source be giving you all kinds of little nudges on which direction you should go. Tap into your creativity. Write that resume to yourself. Put all those skills and assets down on a piece of paper and see how you can utilize those skill sets to liberate yourself. Start that side hustle, that business, whatever it is that you want to do. And it's something that's going to find you pleasure. You know, they say when you do something professionally that you love, you don't feel like you're working at all. So, yeah, go for it, boo. I think you got the mental capacity to do whatever it is that you want to do. I see the lovers coming in for you. I see you working hard. Look at that. Working hard. Maybe they haven't came about yet, but you're working hard. But it's going to be changed in that regard. I see transformation. Some of you out there broken hearted. I see that healing. Now, a lot of you going to need to take the leap of faith. Now, some of you have probably already taken the leap of faith. That's why I see change in that regard. Harvest. Whatever that you took that leap of faith to do. Now, this is lining right up with that phoenix rising from the fire. Because you took that leap of faith, there is going to be change in your life. And I do see multiple opportunities coming your way. The King of Cups and the Page of Cups. Somebody looked like they grew up. Somebody. Now this person may have been working on themselves so they can come in alignment for you. These divine connections are going to start to take place. And he just won't go away. I think somebody already know you and probably got their eyes on you and see the life that you guys can have together. And that's your last card, the Sun card. Total bliss, happiness, optimistic about the future. Promise for everything that you have put work in is going to start to come about for you. Now I'm going to pull you 3 angel cards because this was beautiful. Because things are really going to start to pick up. And now I want you to speak up and be that light worker. Don't let the devil hold you back. Speak up. And all those people in your life trying to extract your energy for their own personal goals, you got to speak up. Leave those people, places, and things alone, but the devil can be addiction. Some of you guys may be, putting some of that stuff down. Learning to live life on that natural high. Now you have take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Now this is lining right up with listen and pleasure. Now whatever this means for you in that regards, that's what Source is telling you to do. You already have the answers and you know what to do in that situation. And your next card is you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, boo, I told you. Now that's coming with change. Lining up with change. And that's the phoenix rising from the fire. Harvest. I told you. It's time for you to wake up. Be that light worker. That's why that star there is lining up with that star too. And you have the mental capacity to walk right into that. You see that? Ten of Swords is all about your mental thoughts. Taking that leap of faith, that food. Yep, lining up with that star. Yep, understanding your purpose, your mission, your assignment. You about to do the doggone thing. Yep, you have the compassion, the empathy. Yep, very loving. I see you moving forward to being that teacher too, because you have balance, you have attained balance. Some of you might be collaborating with others. That Ten of Swords is here again, moving towards this King of Pentacles, that solid offer. Solid offer. Now, author came out for a reason. Listen, maybe some of you guys are going to be out there writing books. It's like, hey, speak up. Transformation. Maybe you can write about your transformation. Listen to your gut. It's telling you what to do. And your last card is have faith and hope. Let me see. Because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. Now that's lining up with transformation. Now listen, if that wasn't a message, I don't know what was. If Source ain't talking to you. And at the back of this deck is creativity. Now, I really do think this has something to do with your creativity. Telling you to listen to your gut. Whatever it is that brings you pleasure. And you know you got to put those seeds out there so that the universe can have something to work with. Something they can allow and assist to grow. You got to put the work in. Put the work in. Put the work in. You got the mind to do it. Alright, boo. Now that's your message. Hope this resonates. Do leave me a comment if you like this type of reading. I kind of enjoy them because I find so much information in it for myself, you know? Okay. Alright. Love you, boo. Until the next one.